right, ready to dive in. Today, we're looking at something, well, you use it every day online,
Every day.
but you probably don't even think about it. Digital breadcrumbs.
Mm.
Yeah, not the kind Hansel and Gretel use. We're
No.
talking about websites,
Uh-huh.
those little navigation links that help you, find your way around.
Find your way back, yeah.
Our source for this deep dive is, well, it's a guide straight from the source. Really.
Oh, okay.
Google Search Central.
Okay.
They have this thing called breadcrumb, in parentheses, breadcrumb list, structured data.
Structured data, all right.
That's technical.
It does a little bit.
Good.
But trust me, by the end of this, you'll be like, whoa, I
Okay.
never knew.
Alrighty.
These little things were so important.
I'm intrigued.
Okay, so back to basics.
Okay.
Imagine you're shopping online,
Hmm.
a big online store.
Yeah.
You're clicking through all these categories, trying to find, like, the perfect pair of shoes.
Yeah, the perfect pair of shoes. Breadcrumbs are kind of like those you or here signs on a map,
Oh, I see, yeah.
so you don't get lost.
So you can see where you've been.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
And from the website's point of view,
Yeah,
it's all about making things easy for the user
absolutely.
so they don't get frustrated and leave.
Exactly. Reduce that bounce rate.
Bounce rate, right?
Yeah.
But here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay, I like interesting.
These little breadcrumbs, they can actually help your website's SEO.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Search engine optimization.
Right.
So Google and all the other search engines,
Mm-hmm.
they can actually use those breadcrumbs to figure out how your website is structured.
That's cool. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's helping Google understand your site better?
Exactly.
Okay.
And the better Google understands it,
Yeah.
the higher you're going to rank
Makes sense.
in search results.
Oh, so it's really important.
It is. Because you want people to find your website.
You do.
So it's
Yes.
like giving Google a backstage pass to your website.
A backstage pass. I like that.
Yeah. Show them around.
Mm-hmm.
Here's how it all works.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
think about it this way.
Okay.
Let's say you have a page
Mm-hmm.
about cameras,
Cameras.
vintage cameras,
Oh, cool.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Someone might search for classic film cameras
Right.
or like Leica M6, specific model.
It's very specific.
But they might both end up
On the same page.
on the same page.
Okay.
And the breadcrumbs,
Yeah.
they help Google understand.
So it's all about context.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Even though the searches were different,
Mm-hmm.
the content, it's all about vintage cameras.
Got it. That makes sense.
Now, here's where it gets a little
Uh-oh.
technical, but stick with me.
Right here.
There are different ways to basically
Yeah.
tell Google about your breadcrumbs.
Okay.
They're called markup formats.
Markup formats.
And it's kind of like
okay.
choosing different languages.
Oh,
But you're saying the same thing.
like hello in English.
Exactly.
That is.
You got it.
Okay.
So for breadcrumbs,
Yeah.
there's JSON LD,
JSON LD.
there's RDFA,
RBFA.
and there's microdata.
Okay, 3 different
Yeah.
flavors.
3 different ways to say the same thing.
Oh, okay. I get it.
But why would a website owner
Yeah. Why would you pick one?
choose one over the other?
Right.
That's a great question.
It is.
Each one has its own kind of quirks and strengths.
Okay.
So like JSON LD,
Yeah.
it's really easy to read,
Okay.
easy to implement.
Okay.
RDF.
Yeah.
It's good if you want to embed the data right into the HTML
Oh.
and microdata.
Yeah.
It's just
Simple.
super simple.
Great.
And the best part,
Oh, there's a best part.
Google actually gives you
What?
code examples
No way.
for all 3.
They just give it to you.
They do in their documentation.
That's amazing.
It's like, here's the recipe.
just bake.
Go bake some breadcrumbs.
Google's pretty cool like that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They really want you to get this right.
They do.
They know how important it is,
Yeah.
not just for, search engines,
All right.
but for people.
For the users.
Yeah, the actual users.
Okay, so Google's got our back.
They kind of do.
I like that.
But there's one more thing about breadcrumbs.
Okay.
And this might surprise you.
All right, surprise me.
You can actually use breadcrumbs to track user behavior on your website.
Really? Track how people are using the website.
Yeah. Like see which paths are popular.
Ah, okay.
All kinds of things.
That's interesting.
It's pretty cool.
It is.
But we'll dive into that
Okay.
after a quick break.
That sounds good.
We'll be right back. Okay, so we're back talking about digital breadcrumbs.
Back on the trail.
Back on the trail.
Mmm.
And wow, we've uncovered a lot, haven't we?
Yeah, these little breadcrumbs.
They're more than meets the eye.
They really are.
So we talk about user experience, right?
Yeah, making it easy for people.
Making it easy.
Uh-huh.
Then the SEO boost.
Oh, yeah, helping Google find you.
And now even tracking how people use the website.
That's the one that surprised me, I'll admit.
Me too.
Yeah.
But let's think about this from the website owner's perspective for a second.
Okay, yeah.
What are the key takeaways here? Why should they care about breadcrumbs?
Well, it's all about, I guess, making your website
Like
better.
better. Yeah.
In every way, really.
Okay, break that down for me.
Well, think about it.
Yeah.
People can find what they're looking for.
All right.
They don't get lost and frustrated.
Less bouncing around.
Exactly.
Google understands your website better.
Rankings go up.
So more people find it in the first place.
It's like a win-win-win.
It really is.
Yeah.
And I mean, it doesn't sound that hard to implement, right?
No, not really. I mean, there's different ways to do it, but the concept is pretty simple.
So low effort, high reward.
Pretty much, yeah. A little bit of time invested can pay off big time.
And then there's that whole tracking thing.
Right.
Right.
Which, I gotta admit, feels a little,
Big brothery.
a little bit, yeah. Like, are we spying on people?
No, it doesn't have to be like that.
Okay, so how do you do it ethically?
Transparency, I think, is key.
Transparency, okay.
Let people know what you're doing.
So like a privacy policy or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So they know what information is being collected and how it's being used.
Okay, that seems fair.
And then, focus on the big picture.
A big picture, okay.
Not individual users.
So not like John Smith clicked on this link.
Exactly. More like 70% of users access this page through this breadcrumb trail.
Okay, so more about trends.
Yeah, patterns, understanding how people are using your site.
And then using that to make it better for everyone.
Exactly. It's all about improvement.
It's like seeing which trails through the forest are most popular and then, maybe paving them, making them easier to walk on.
I like that analogy. It makes sense.
So we've talked a lot about websites, but I'm curious.
Could breadcrumbs work in other places too?
Other places, like where?
Well, think about apps.
Okay. Yeah.
Or like complex software.
Interesting.
Even virtual reality, maybe.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I never thought about that.
As things get more and more complex online,
More complicated.
maybe we need breadcrumbs even more.
To help us find our way.
Help us find our way. Exactly. It's like a compass.
A digital compass.
Yeah. Guiding us through the digital wilderness.
Okay, that's a cool idea.
And this brings me to kind of a big question.
All right, hit me with it.
What if, and hear me out here,
I'm listening.
what if breadcrumbs could, predict where you want to go next?
Predict, like they know what you want before you do.
Yeah. Based on what you've done before, what you're interested in.
Huh. It's a little spooky, but also kind of amazing.
I know, right?
Like, how would that even work?
Artificial intelligence.
AI.
AI could analyze all that data.
Your browsing history, all that.
Yeah. And then, boom, the
Yeah.
breadcrumbs lead you exactly where you need to be.
That's like a personalized path.
A personalized path. Exactly. Think about it for online shopping.
Okay, yeah.
You wouldn't have to scroll through endless pages.
Where breadcrumbs would just take you right to the perfect product.
Yeah. But it goes beyond shopping, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Think about research, like academic research.
Okay, yeah.
You're looking for specific articles, papers.
Right, tons of information out
The
there
breadcrumbs could guide you through all that.
based on what you've already looked at.
Exactly. It's like having a personal librarian who knows exactly what you need.
I like that. A digital librarian.
Yeah. But there's another side to this too, and it's really important.
What's that?
Accessibility.
Accessibility. Okay.
Yeah. Think about people who might have trouble navigating complex websites or apps.
Right, people with disability.
AI-powered breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
They can make things so much easier for them.
Oh, wow. I hadn't thought about that.
It's all about making the digital world more inclusive.
That's a really powerful idea.
It is, and it all comes back to these little breadcrumbs.
I know, right? Who knew they were so important?
They really are, more than we ever imagined.
This whole deep dive has been pretty eye-opening.
I agree. It really makes you think.
It does, about how we design things online, how we make it better for everyone.
Exactly.
It's not just about the technology, it's about the people using it.
That's a great point, and I think it's a perfect place to,
To leave it.
yeah, to leave it for now. We've covered a lot of ground today, but there's always more to explore, right?
Always more to learn.
Always more to learn. So until next time, happy navigating. Back again, ready for more breadcrumb adventures.
I'm still thinking about all this stuff.
Me too. Especially, well, you mentioned AI
Ah.
and the future of breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
It's almost hard to imagine,
It is a little bit.
but fascinating.
Definitely.
So AI, could it really change everything?
Well, think about it. Breadcrumbs right now, they show you where you've been.
Right, the path you took.
But what if
Yeah.
they could anticipate
Anticipate,
where you want to go next
ooh, man.
based on, your behavior?
So It knows what I want before I even do.
It's possible. Yeah, with AI, it could analyze your past activity, your preferences.
That's a little freaky, but also
Cool.
kind of cool.
I think so.
Like a digital guide.
Exactly, a personalized guide.
Okay, so give me an example.
All right, imagine you're shopping online, you're browsing,
Hmm.
but the breadcrumbs, they start suggesting
Yes, I
things.
might like.
Yeah, things that fit your style, your budget, all that.
So no more endless scrolling trying to find the perfect thing.
The breadcrumbs just like lead you there.
That would be amazing.
It would, wouldn't it?
But it's not just shopping, right?
No, not at all. Think about research.
Okay, like
Academic research, scientific papers, all that.
there's so much information out there.
There is. It can be overwhelming.
So the breadcrumbs could, what, like filter it for me?
They could, yeah. Based on your search history, what you've read before, they could prioritize the most relevant stuff.
Wow, it's like having a super smart research assistant.
Exactly, one that knows your interests.
But there's one more thing, and I think it's really important.
Okay, what's that?
Accessibility.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We talked about this before, but imagine how helpful this would be.
For people with disabilities, yeah, who might have trouble navigating websites.
AI-powered breadcrumbs could make things so much easier.
Like a personalized support system.
Exactly, making the online world more inclusive for everyone.
That's a powerful idea.
It is, and it all comes back to these little breadcrumbs.
What new, right?
They're more than just navigation.
They really are. They're like a key to the future of the web.
And it's all thanks to this amazing technology.
AI is changing everything.
It really is, but you know what?
What's that?
We gotta leave it there for now.
Oh,
But this whole deep dive, it's been amazing.
it has. Eye-opening for sure.
So to everyone listening,
Yeah.
pay attention to those breadcrumbs.
You might be surprised.
You might be surprised.
What you find.
And think about the future.
The possibilities are endless.
They really are. So until next time.
Happy navigating.